interview, so you don't have to worry about it. So you're Paula Davis.
Paula Fitzimmons.
Fitzimmons. Oh, you kept your name. Okay.
My name.
You're the wife of I shouldn't say it like that. Your husband is.
My husband is the farmer for Damiani.
In addition, he has Bloomer Creek.
Okay. So
and I'm the one who has to have the day job so that we can survive.
Okay.
That story.
What's your day gig?
I'm a physician assistant, and I have a little primary care, holistic practice down the road.
Well, here's my question for you, and so I hope throw anything crazy. I mean, the more interesting, the better. How does making wine or being part of a winery and being holistic work together for you?
Well,
how do you combine the two, or how do you?
With being holistic, trying to do anything close to the earth and farming, growing fruit and making something from what you grew, that whole process, and drinking wine, which we know has enormous health benefits if done in moderation, and tastes delicious, and makes you really plugged in with where you live. And if it's the Finger Lakes, you're just really definitely part of the earth here. And the lakes are just holding us here. I think the lakes have powerful, powerful energy, and I just feel, oh my gosh, I call her Mother Seneca, and she's taking care of us and making all this happen, not to sound too new agey, but it's the truth. And then when I do my health practice, I really do try to get people, I promote, community supported agriculture in my office and try to get people to really eat well and drink well around here. So that's how.
So it works for you, the whole combination.
Yeah, it works for me.
Thank you.
I mean, the part that, and you can stop anytime, but the part that doesn't work for me is I knew Phil was I think I didn't realize he was a farmer till I'd been married for 20 years. And then I realized we couldn't go anywhere, and he was a farmer.
So he was so connected to the land.
Yeah, that there's a part of the year you can get away, but kind of some of the travels I envisioned, the part that you have to be here. It's not quite as bad as a dairy farm, but he really does not like to go away much.
So he's so connected, huh?
He's so connected. If I say you want to go see the rest of the U.S., he wants to be in vineyards in Italy and France or home. That's what he.
So that's where he feels comfortable.
Yeah, that's if he could be in the vineyards in Europe, he'd make the trip. But other trips don't really appeal to him because he's very homebody.
Let me ask you a question concerning animals. We were talking about deer in the vineyards. You have a dog or whatever. How do you see your connection with the life in the area, particularly the animal life? Like obviously there's birds. Just totally. Is there a holistic connection for you? I mean, it's a weird question. It's meant to be a weird question. I want to hear. There's deer, so you eat meat, so you're not against eating meat. At the same time, do you see how it all works together, meaning how nature and...
Yeah, and I mean, that's been a tough balance in New York, because I'd say, if you want to talk about the deer in particular, I actually don't eat venison.
Okay.
I eat chicken and fish, but the deer have so exploded in the state, and I very much still to this day react when I see a deer as something that is incredibly common and still so compelling. You just can't get over how could it be that common and still be moved by seeing deer. And who isn't? When you see a deer, you still go, oh, there's a deer. I know, it's amazing. So I get it that like Phil gets a permit to shoot nuisance deer. And he gets he's able to do more than one deer because of that. And I'm fine with that. I get it that they can trample our vineyards and eat all the grapes, and we have to protect them.
What about birds? How do you deal with birds in this area? I guess that's really his job.
The netting was a beautiful thing. We were having guns going off and losing so much fruit to birds. Yeah. And
I know it's frustrating. It's frustrating.
I'm crazy about birds.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
So when the nets came, and it's a beautiful way to protect the vineyard.
So nobody gets hurt. The birds don't get hurt.
Nobody gets hurt. Oh my gosh, that made a huge difference to me. I felt so much better about what we were doing, and it's more aesthetically tolerable, and it was a big investment, but it was totally worth it.
So that's helping. You're not killing the birds, but you're preventing them from destroying your lifestyle in vineyard, and that's a good balance.
We're not hearing guns going off to shoot, to scare birds away, which is offensive to everybody.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. All right, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.